first guest tonight has some excellent updates to let you know about the Humanity Project, as well as a big telethon that's coming next month on this channel. It's Charles Burrell. Mr. Burrell, last time you were on this show, it was a very exciting time because you had just gotten and signed and crossed the T's and dotted the I's on a new building, which is 449 St. George Street, it's the old Dance East building. Now, there's been some time since that time, so tell us the progress. Tell us how it's going.
It's going amazingly well. We're just finishing up our renovations for our kitchen and our dining hall, and we've built quite the nice home for our community. You know, we've had a lot of businesses and people come on board to help and put in a lot of time and effort. And you know, after 240 days in a parking lot and having this, it's a dream come true. And you know, we want to just make sure it's accessible for everybody.
Mm-hmm. And I think if I remember from last time that we talked, the best part was the fact that you were able to have shelter through the winter, because I know that was your biggest worry, was to make sure that you guys had, you know, walls and a roof for the winter, and you guys got that, which is the best part. So how was this winter for you guys?
It was really good. Actually, the building actually served as two purposes. It served as one purpose to be able to bring people in and feed them a healthy, nutritious meal 7 days a week. But it also worked as a warming station, sleeping station in the winter when it got really cold and it started dropping at like -30, -35. We were able to open up and stay open all night with volunteers and watch movies and have people come in and spend the night, which was, it was great. It was great. It was, you know, I remember a day this winter when I sat there and there was 32 people sleeping inside and it was -34 out. And I remember thinking to myself how great this is that all these people aren't sleeping outside. But I remember also thinking how much greater it will be once we move towards affordable housing for everybody, so that everybody has their own, you know, bedroom, their own bathroom, their own privacy, and their own dignity. So we just keep moving ahead one day at a time, whether it's feeding people or housing them or trying to do what we can for our community and give back.
Mm-hmm. Now, in moving and talking about the future, one very big event is coming up, as we've said, on this channel. That is May the 5th from 1 to 5. It will be the telethon, and this is the second year for this now.
Yeah.
So do you find that, you know, since you've done this once, it's kind of, you're a pro, this is super easy. Or do you find that, you know, putting this one together has been what you hoped, or what do you think?
I don't have any idea what I'm doing. I have a bunch of great people around me who work tirelessly to make these things come together and make it work for all of us, because it truly is, you know, I know a lot of people see me here on the interviews and see me on Facebook and stuff like that, but this isn't a one-man show. This is a community effort like that. The greatest feeling to me is our building that we are currently in. We only got that building because of little children coming in and giving us their allowance, and to a homeless gentleman that gave me $2, to Rogers holding telethons for us and people around the city raising money. It's a community effort, you know, to get everybody and to take care of our community, to make it a better community for all of us. So it's really, even though this week is Volunteer Appreciation Week, I could not be more appreciative of the people that help and that have helped from the time we were in a parking lot to the time where we're at today. You know, and I'm thankful for all those people.
Mm-hmm. And it's not just from the organizational part, it's also the people in the kitchen, it's the people on the ground, it's everybody.
Yeah.
There's, you know, lots of excellent volunteers that work under the Humanity Project label.
Yeah, there's lots of little moving parts, you know, whether it's somebody picking up deliveries and dropping them off, to somebody that's cooking the meal all day, to somebody that's helping somebody get into affordable housing, or there's so many different things that happen at that project, and there's so many things that are not posted on Facebook, like the little things that happen that these people just take amongst themselves to make somebody else's life better. And to me, that's just the greatest thing. And it's our slogan. It's true. It's people helping people. You know, it's pretty simple and it's pretty basic, but it works.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you talk about the stuff that isn't being posted on Facebook. We talked about this just before we went live, that you said it's the kitchen is about 95% done.
Yeah,
is what you'd said, and there's some stuff that's still yet to be revealed that hasn't been put up on Facebook, which is which I find to be surprising for you, because you document just about everything that you can on Facebook. But this you're holding back. So what is the surprise? What's underneath the curtain?
Well, I've been time lapsing a lot of video. From the time we took down the first wall to the times we, you know, started painting the walls, to building a new kitchen, to putting in the equipment, and just kind of documenting all the time and effort that was put in by so many people. So I think instead of just showing pictures of going, here's our new kitchen, here's our new floor, here's the new color of our walls, I want to give it a little comparison from where we were to where we are now. And even since we got that building, how much we've changed it as a community working together to make it a beautiful spot for everybody in our community. You know, and that's the important part, because when we first got that building in September, we were out in the parking lot till November 5th. In that time, we would have 5, 6, 7 people, usually on average, showing up in wheelchairs. And since we've gotten inside the building and out of the parking lot, we have maybe 2 or 3, and it's hard for them to get into the building because people aren't coming that can't access the building. And that's what we're going to try to do. We're going to try to raise money so that we can make it wheelchair accessible, so that everybody has not only the services to get a good, healthy, nutritious meal, but they can also get the help with housing or clothing or whatever it is that they need. You know, we want to make it inclusive for everyone.
And this is where this telethon really comes in, because it can help you guys to have the wherewithal and be able to raise some money. So what has there been, I know you mentioned accessibility, has there been some areas where you have earmarked potentially what could come in with the telethon this year, or is it just kind of let's see where it goes?
You know, to be honest with you, I have never once in the history of this organization ever concerned with myself with money, other than when we had no home and we needed to raise a certain amount, and we took that certain amount, the $160,000, and we put it down on our new place. I've never I'm honestly, for someone that runs a nonprofit, I am the worst person, because I don't like asking for money. I don't like asking. I just believe in doing what we can to help people, and the rest will follow through and the rest will happen. You know, I truly believe in that. I have a faith in that if we just continue on the right path and make sure that we're taking care of the people that need us most, everything will work out in the end. And, you know, we've had our hard times, we've had our ups and we've had our downs, but everything worked out in the end. And I believe it's also going to work out for the people that can't access our building, that eventually they'll be able to come into our building with open arms and be able to, you know, get the things that they need and get the support that they need.
And that is May the 5th, 1 to 5. The inimitable Terry Parker will be the host. And I can say that because I worked with him, so I can say basically whatever I want. He's a great guy, and he's going to be an awesome host. And be sure to check it out. That's a 4-hour-long telethon. You guys can call in. You guys can drop off your donations. You can make your donations however you will. If you want more information, you can obviously check out the Facebook page, as well as we have mentioned already, because there is information all over it, and the website too. Yeah,
you can check our website, thehumanityproject.ca, or you can go to facebook.com/thehumanityprojectcanada. And we pretty much update daily on what we're doing and what's happening in our community. So
so for sure, have a look. Now, we're coming into the summer. Now, the summer, at least when you guys were in a parking lot, at least it's warmer temperatures. At least that was easier to handle. Now you guys do have the building. Are there any big plans for the summer projects, or just keep on keeping on?
Just keep on keeping on. Keep pushing forward, moving towards getting more businesses and places to stop wasting food, so that people can eat healthier and they have healthier choices. You know, it doesn't just end with making a meal every day and feeding people. You also need to teach people how to, you know, some people don't know how to boil potatoes. They don't know how to make a turnip or a carrot. If you gave it to them, they don't know what to do with it. So it's also about educating the public, and then educating our businesses and our surrounding community on how we can all work together to solve this problem of hunger or homelessness or whatever the problem is. You know, so it's just a matter of pushing forward in any way that's going to move us ahead as a society.
Now, anybody who's watching and may not necessarily have the idea of what kind of grasp that the Humanity Project has in the community, maybe you can take about a minute and really just kind of explain all the kind of help that you guys can give, what kind of services that you guys can give to people out there.
Yeah, we do emergency food boxes for people that you know, are in emergency situations, can't access the food bank at the time. We give away, before renovations, we've always done clothing, shoes, hats, mittens, boots, stuff like that. We have a couple people that help with making, sometimes they'll help with resumes. We have a couple, that's, I mean, like little things like helping people get their IDs. We have 2 volunteers that, one helped a man that was homeless after 11 years because he was born in the States and couldn't access his ID, and it took her 11 months to work through the system to be able to get his ID so that he could get housed. So just little things like that. And then we want to, once we clear up some of our space in our basement, we want to be able to bring what kids need back into the building, so they can offer free tutoring for children, and they can continue with their baby basket program. And then at Christmas time, we always do a Christmas drive for children, stuff like that. So it's really about, you know, just trying to get as many services into one building so that people can come in and get the help they need. You know, they can come in and they might need help with food, but they might need, you know, there's holes in their shoes and they need a new pair of shoes. We'll give them that before they leave. You know, it's just a about people helping people and trying to get as many things into one building so that people can not only find it, you know, asking for help is the hardest part. Receiving that help shouldn't be. So and that's what we're trying to do.
And that's all it is, you know. So how about, Charlie, you look right into that camera. You got about 20 seconds. Tell them where the website is. Tell them where the Facebook is. Tell them where to go.
Well, Facebook, like I said, it's on the Humanity Project Canada on Facebook. www.thehumanityproject.ca is our website. One thing I do want to throw in, it's not even to do with us. I know what it's like to be homeless. We were out on the streets for 240 days, and it's not fun. There is another organization in our town called YMCA Reconnect, and they're looking for just a little office space. So if anybody can help them, just reach out to them.
Reach out to them and check out the Humanity Project. Charlie, thank you so much.